Where do we start? Right by the hostilities. Fantastic. Unknown ships. Oi!
Time.
Ah!
Round of space regicide.
They get the first sally? Rude. Ow. Can you please not damage my ship? There's 3 of them? Okay. Oh my god, they have such long range fire. Oh, this is going to cost way more scrap than I have to repair. He can shoot from there? I can't shoot like that. Okay, first and foremost, get these shields happening, please. Now, no, I could get the torpedoes going. Can't hit him. I can hit him there.
Oh, commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Yeah, but he's got a massive shield on. Okay, so get the torpedoes going.
Drown them in the void.
I'm gonna need you to move to here.
The destination
See how that
is
goes.
known.
Then we can attack him there.
Engage the macro cannons.
I feel like this is going to be very painful for me. Oh, of course, they're one off. Can you move one more square? There? No? What if you move there? What does that get me? Okay, turn again. And then, got him.
Unleash the fury.
I mean, we really should focus fire, but we can do what we can do. And then possibly move, because this is in a terrible position. Oh, fuck it. Oh, okay, whatever. Move then. It's not going to help us hit him, but it is what it is. Okay, well, so much for my shields protecting us. I don't really know what to do then. If we're just going to keep taking mass amounts of damage like this, what was the point in restarting the shields? Okay, well, we can hit this guy. Can we hit this guy? No. Can we reach this guy? Nice. Now. But if I move, I could possibly get both of them. Again, I could possibly get both. Can you turn? That probably doesn't work. Can you go forward one more? There we go.
Let the macro cannon sing.
Oh, it just puts both of them in
twisted
range.
song.
Ooh, whoops. I should have... Okay, I see. Hit him.
Initiate
Focus fire,
macro
focus fire.
cannon barrage.
Fuck me. Can we ram him? Oh, we so can. Oh, it's not a ram? I thought that was a ram. I don't even care. That was magnificent. Nice work. Okay, well, we have to finish here. So does that mean we can now use the port? Nope, sorry. Oh, the port's the other way. Damn it. It's fine. See my Supreme Commander. Why am I always empty? I'm going to have to take myself off and then put myself back on and see if that helps. I don't think I'm going enough scrap to save myself here.
Commence torpedo launch. Unleash the fury.
Okay. We can start going forward. But then, you want to use one of our sides. If we go here, we might be able to use a combination, although maybe I should have stopped there. Oh no, we still got him.
Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song.
I missed. And then go forward. And use the port.
You Commence the symphony of macro
There we go.
cannons.
Okay.
Duty and vigilance.
Yeah, but we took a lot of
always
damage.
prevail.
Oh, we finally leveled. Yay! We leveled. Oh, don't get much scrap there. Stigmes pattern macro battery. Short range broadside macro cannons which fire 4 shots dealing 20 damage at one. What do I currently have equipped? Mars. Ooh! We've got an increase of damage! Oh, that's amazing. Let's immediately head off to the ship. Repair! Okay. So, I can either put it port or starboard. Doesn't matter. You put it in one and then you do the other. Let's go for starboard. And can we... You said I can scrap things. How do I scrap things? You said I can scrap it for scrap. I have to figure that out. Alright. You already have this feature. You already have this feature. Reinforced shields. A chosen sector of the flagship's void shields is reinforced until it suffers damage. The reinforced sector has an increased chance of absorbing enemy attacks and loses only half of its strength when absorbing damage. Using this ability removes any previous reinforcement. I don't really understand how the shields work. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 9 degrees instead of the usual 45. Ooh, that could be useful. Warp wave. Flows of the Imperium cause an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. If the enemy ship has suffered hull damage, this abrupt turn additionally deals damage equal to the missing hull for a 45-degree turn and twice. But how do you... Okay, so it's a matter of just making it take more damage if you've already damaged it. Doesn't really put it in a favourable space though. The flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. Nice. New heading useful. Reinforced shields useful. I'm going with a warp wave. I get 2! Okay, do I want to make moves at 90 degrees instead of 40? Yes, I do. I mean, the shields are useful, but I don't really know how they work, so I'm going to ignore that. Apply! Can you please be removed? To firing your weapons, ship combat advice. Yeah, I know. Oh. Okay. Can be used once per round. Oh, I see. Can you get off and then get back on? And hopefully that will fix you. I see how this works. Totally don't, but that's okay. No, I do. Upgrade. Oh my god, this is expensive. The hull or the no, the hull for sure. We're not gonna have enough to heal ourselves. Should it come to that. I want to know how to scrap you. It literally gave me the instructions that said I could do it. But I don't know how. Okay, well that was riveting. Should we go there and around, there and around, there, and then do a big loop-de-loop? Let's loop-de-loop. Let's go. This looks inhospitable as well? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, did we do 10 worlds now? No? Have we done 10 worlds now? Give the planetary data to Opticon 22. He's back at football, isn't he? You want me to backtrack back to the Imperium? Rude. Oh yeah. Do it. My profit factor went up. Another desert world. Swing on round. Ew, this looks misty and gassy as well. It's a burning world. Didn't look very burny to me. Okay, you know what? Go in here instead. Changing my mind. There's nothing on this. Unless there's a resource here. More plasteel. Do I want to go for more plasteel? I only have 2 extractums left. Ah, but it gives me 7. So I could go back and take my extractum from the other planet. Unless I just want a shit ton of plasteel. Fuck it. We'll worry about it later. I should probably... Wait, extractium... Oh, extractum plural, I see. I should probably find out how to get more of those. Because I don't know how to get more of those. Sorry, did you have something useful to say? No. Back into combat. I'm gonna lose one of these days. Gonna get absolutely eviscerated. Now, if I could just get enough scrap to heal my ship, that'd be swell.
All stations.
Thank you.
Report
2
when
ships.
manned and ready.
Eldari Shadow Hunters? What even is that? Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Enemy torpedoes. The enemy has launched torpedoes. However, you can destroy them before they reach you. Torpedoes always fired in salvos and not have shielded hull integrity. Every hit that attack that hits a salvo destroys 1 torpedo per shot. From here on out, you may encounter clusters of small ships that follow the same rules. Yeah. Where's the second ship? Oh, they're both there. And they both did torpedoes? I can't take care of 2. Oh, we're fucked. Can you go here,
The destination
please?
is known.
And then straight line it. If I hit you, are you going to go through the torpedo? Probably not. No. Okay, well it was worth a try. Put your own torpedoes out.
Launch the devastating payload.
Devastating payload. Okay, so we need to go here. And we need to hit the torpedoes.
Engage the macro cannons.
I need to hit it 4 times? Holy shit.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
I know, that seemed to have done enough damage, except now I can't do fuck all. It's I'm still missing. Damn it. Such a concern. And now that I'm facing the wrong way, I'm a concern. Okay, torpedoes. Totally not going in the right direction. Damn it. Guess it's the same problem they had. We're gonna need to bank, guys. Where's my banking button? No. No. Yes. Okay. Not fully useful, I'm not gonna lie.
Engage the lance.
You can't just go one more? Really? More torpedoes? Just kill the guys. Ignore the torpedoes. It's gonna do significant damage to you, but Jesus Christ. What way are they facing? That way. So if I were to get super close and personal, we might be okay.
Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song. Drown them in the void. Lance!
You missed!
Void
was that?
Master, If you please.
You know, you're one off. God damn it. Take damage, sir. Sucker. Oof. Big oof. Okay, well, if you could please take care of him, even though that was not my goal. Alright, they're going that way, so I can't do anything constructive here. Except turn around. I can give him a token slap, but it really doesn't help anybody accomplish anything. It's just very wasteful. Any abilities? Hi. You haven't taken hull damage, but, you know, you can turn. In a way that puts you further away from me. Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay, we should be able to get close enough. Do some kind of damage, surely. Well, this means we can only do straight on damage. I can't get in a position where I'll be side on and actually be able to hit it. So, you may as well just whack it head on. And then ram it.
Lance! Launch the devastating payload. Engage the macro cannons.
She's so excited. Oh, I can't ram. Cool down 1 round. Must be at least 2 cells away, yeah. During the acceleration phase. Oh, okay, whatever. Damn, my torpedoes can't get there. Okay, if we get here,
Sail upon the seas of void.
we could then use this. Nope, this.
Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
You missed! Oh well, get here. Then use starboard.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Okay. Go get him, torpedoes! Oh, except now I've got to get rid of the torpedoes. Oh, shit.
Engage the macro cannons.
I could just fly away from them.
Drown them in the void.
Can't tell which way they're going. So I really should just yeet. Hold on. Go forward then yeet. Damage
Let the
them.
macro cannons sing their twisted song.
Oh, okay. Got it.
A celestial
Oh, that's right. My starboard does
triumph.
better. I forgot about that. Dirty
A
scrap.
celestial
Wraithbone
triumph.
fragments. Void Eldari trophies cargo. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Thank you. Now, please let me heal my ship. $12-ish. Ouch. That hurts my soul. It's okay. Alrighty, we can reach this planet now. Ooh, what are these formations? Sorry, drinking water. Foulstone. Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Look, Captain, we've received a transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of the Saint Cognatius, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navika, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to rogue trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act Foulstone! To an act of aggression and is asking your ladyship's protection. We will not abandon people of faith in distress. Prepare a landing party in my shuttle. I'm taking the monastery under my protection. These people are victims, not invaders. Prepare my shuttle. I shall head to the planet and resolve this conflict. This is of no interest to me. Ignore the transmission. As it please your ladyship. Okay, so the refugees have been shoved off here. Alright, Monastery of St. Cognatius of Foulstone. Chronicle compiled by the humble archivist, Brother Petricus. 11 days after 6 score, that's 120 plus 11, 131 days, after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on Foulstone in a star bark. A great apostasy has befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navika, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. So we've got to find the Navika and kill that son of a bitch. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognatius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. I do think that the refugees are going about this the whole wrong way. There are so many of them. Can you leave the poor, monks, I guess, alone? And ask them for help, but stop, surrounding them and, essentially sieging their walls, demanding that they help. There are so many other ways you could just politely ask for assistance. And even if it's just to ask how to survive on this world and, knowledge for survival. This is unacceptable behavior that's not going to help anybody. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife. And mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. After a prayer, the prelate Hectarchius turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Hectarchius recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatius. And those missionaries have received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith who had travelled with them in their star bark, to found in this place a humble and pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognatius, a man of great endeavours, a warrior and wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarian, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand. And he commanded others to do the same, and not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Koronus Expanse bear its imprint. And Prelate Hectarchius did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and the sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over vines, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled and mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flak cows, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With lasguns? I don't really know the pronunciation of that. I get they're laser guns. So they laser guns? And bolters, they pierced the interlopers. With their chainswords and power flails, they struck them. And a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. Look, you reap what you sow, essentially. If you're going to act like a desperate human being where you're going to stampede people for your own survival, then yeah, you deserve to die. That's just not acceptable behavior. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanted their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. Killing the inhabitants of the planet is not going to get you anywhere, you idiots. The monks fled beyond their walls and rang the vox alarum and shut the gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over the gate, slaying any who approached. Fair, at this point. Honestly, fair. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. What help? You killed the hand that fed you. Go die. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the generator. Okay, we're killing the refugees. We're absolutely killing the refugees. This is just not okay. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist, and a miracle came to pass. The God Emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand. Pfft, I don't even know the guy. The rogue trader of the blessed house of Valentius. May the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue trader summoned Prelate Hectarius and the leaders of the interlopers to hold each to account for their deeds. No, they've done nothing wrong. Dogmatic commanded her formidable boarding force to fall upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. Look, they kind of deserve it at this point. Iconoclast extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into her care and thereby of all Foulstone with them. I don't understand what that means. Radical unleashed his armed force upon the interlopers and monks alike, wreaking great shedding of blood and pillaging for her delectation. Cast a contemptuous eye over the aftermath of the bloodshed and departed with words of abuse and reproach. I don't understand the iconoclast option. Over the interlopers, taking them into her care, and thereby of all Foulstone with them. But my profit factor. And they've essentially resorted to murder with a mob-like mentality. I know they're refugees. I know they're in a shitty circumstance, but desperation does not mean that you can just go around killing people willy-nilly. It's not okay. This is tough. This is really tough. Maybe I should have been a dogmatic approach, honestly. I thought that Iconoclast was, nice and good and supportive, but now I feel like it's just, we're going to help everybody and we absolutely can. We're going to become a martyr at the sacrifice to ourselves. And that's not who I am at all. I'm actually rather more dogmatic in nature, even though some of the iconoclast options thus far have been what I would have picked as opposed to some of the dogmatic ones. As a whole, I'm more dogmatic than iconoclast, and it's really hard to sacrifice my profit for these murderers. Honestly, I'm so tempted to just slay them all. It's called karma, you dicks. Well, she has set out an iconoclast path. This is not what I personally would do, but let's go for it. Humbly, the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confident and unsealed the airlocks and opened the gate of its abode and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. You probably shouldn't have done that. They didn't deserve it. After a prayer, the architects set to work. In accordance with the saint's teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct, they erected spacious living quarters and 30-foot walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud censorum within those whose walls clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records. And a new yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Oh yeah, we all just forgive the blatant murder that just occurred, because everything is all's well that ends well. Wow, massive eye roll. Projects. What is this? I made a colony. Did I want to make a colony? I have no idea. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing a thriving colonies ripe for development. Completing projects and colony events can earn the rogue trader unique rewards that cannot be obtained through any other means. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources yay, that can be obtained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. Completing a project takes time. Sorry, sneezing. False alarm. While you continue, oh god, no, my eyes are watering. Your travels through the Koronus Expanse. You will receive a notification on the screen when a project is finished, informing you that a reward can now be claimed. Can I do it from a generic space screen, or do I have to go to the planet itself? Because that could get time consuming. Interesting. Efficiency, complacency, security. Affects the amounts of resources produced by the colony, increasing it by 10% for each point of efficiency. Affects the amount of profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of projects in the colony, increasing and decreasing them by 10% for each point of complacency respectively. I think complacency is pretty good, actually. Affects the ability of the colony to cope with negative effects on events on its own. Ah, okay. I'm thinking these two are pretty good. For Saint Drusus! The powerful, influential cult of Saint Drusus is willing to take the young abode of faith under its wing. However, the Order of the Hammer accepts these gifts with caution, wary of the figure of Drusus eclipsing their own patron saint. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That does not seem like a good idea. I don't like that. Next, the High Throne. The ecclesiarchy lacks a capital in the Koronus Expanse from which to guide the faithful. If Foulstone ascends to the status of a cardinal world, the Adeptus Ministorum will ensure the prosperity of their new planetary stronghold. Heretics will tremble when they hear of the alliance between House of Valencius and the ecclesiarchy. That doesn't sound so bad. Lord Captain's voidship gains the Emperor's retribution feature. What does that mean? 5% chance to critical hit against chaos enemies. Sure. Holy gifts times 20. Okay. Private faculty plus 2, security plus 1. Well, security was something we wanted. It blocks the project for St. Drusus and a celestial protector. Okay, well, we'll check this one as well. No one in the entire Koronus Expanse will make a worthier guardian of a sanctuary of faith than the head of Von Valencius. A marvelous... that's true. The marvelous basilica will be erected in her honor in the world's capital city. Okay. It will be decorated with a grand twin statue of the Emperor and the rogue traitor. Thousands of parishioners and priests will say her name in their daily prayers and bring her reverent gifts. Who does that help, though? That gives me complacency. Was it complacency I wanted? Yes. Okay. So we can either go for the ecclesiarchy or I can go for myself. I don't know that I'm sufficiently self-absorbed to do myself so much as going for the throne. Plus 30% to the prow shield sector. They're both kind of shitty things. I don't know. This just seems so self-absorbed, but I do want complacency. Increasing and decreasing. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go. And these are locked until when? I guess until that's finished. How long do you take to finish? I don't know. Yeah, I think we just gotta wait. Oh, there's a rank 3 as well. They're really pushing the Drusus angle, aren't they? Okay. Well, I'll let you do what you do. You can now manage your colonies remotely. Yes! Why? Yay! Let's try and remember that going forward. What is this? People! The foundation of any rule are workers and soldiers, a faceless and nameless mass of the rank and file. In the eyes of the Imperium, they are merely a resource, easily procurable and renewable. That's depressing. Foulstone, we have +1. Yay! Empathy for the win. Anywho, we're done with this place. Let's back out. Yes, I know I've got to talk to my people, etc., etc. I should probably do that. Before Cassia kills everybody. Right? And if we go back to football, though. I don't know that I'm particularly interested in doing that right this second. Oh, I don't even have a connection back to the Imperium. I don't even know how to get back to football. Because when we did the zones, it got me to here. But it didn't get me to here. Can I just go back? I don't know. Anyway, to the bridge!